team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. The quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn and your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Makes a quick catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. NC State comes to the line quickly. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Aggressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Second down play coming up. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got the first down, now looking for more. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense ready to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, NC State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. When you think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They'll try a pass here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. He fires it. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. Man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Bringing pressure. That's a bullet over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He hands it to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Great cut. They whiff on him. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
NC State has moved into the red zone. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
Crucial third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made way down to the 25. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. First down and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. So a great return following the pick, or finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trucks through the defender.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here.
Easy.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking. Empty backfield now, and they go for two. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense has stopped him short. Big play. Still a 10-point margin here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. They don't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him. Second down play coming up for this offense. Backed up at the one. He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ending off on the draw play. Runs right over the defender. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
First and goal, handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. Unleashes the stiff arm. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets made on the out route. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game, and needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.